Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. This is Ladakino14. In the last part, we just finished fighting off Imago, one of the bosses of this area, so let's continue going forward. We got a few cutscenes to deal with, so might as well get them out of the way quickly. So hope everyone's Friday's gonna be going okay. If you're watching this in the morning, if it's late evening, hope you guys are doing well. It's time for the weekend. Moon that never sets. It's spreading poison all over the world. In order to stop the poison, we have to reach the core of the moon before it is too late. Unless Shauna and the core, as Rose says, are wedded, the god of destruction won't be born, right? True. That's what we're here to stop, aren't we? It is a dilemma for us because we want to take Shauna back. If we don't meet Shauna, and if we can just... or... is that what it says? Yeah. If we don't meet Shauna, and if we can destroy only the core of the moon, the world will be saved. But Zeke is here for sure with Shauna. That is the only chance to save her. We will save both the world and Shauna. Fate is not in the hands of the Creator, it is in our hands. We won't let Soa decide the fate of the world. That goes for Shauna's fate as well. We will decide our own fate. Alright, so, yeah, right up here, if you run up here, you can take a quick look. And all it does is just zoom up, give you a better look at the moon that never sets, as it's resting in what seems to be like trees of some sort. But to progress, we have to come up this thing right here. So let's jump right on in. So we've been through one of these air vents before. Alright. Ooh, there's a green line. Is this the moon that never sets? Yes. Yeah, as you can see, the background, it's a bunch of holes between we're in the inner core. It's been a long, very... Let's get going. Alright, so let's continue over here. This is a real quick screen transition. Not very much to run through, but over here we get another cutscene. The moon is shaking. Don't tell me, the god of destruction is about to be born? Sadly, that might be true. Cannot be. Oh, but it is. The birth of the god of destruction is our death. That's right, we are still alive. Let's go, we must stop my father. Wow. Got bright. So let's see what happened. Oh. Look at that. We're still good. Is this a forest? I thought we stepped into the moon. But indeed, this tree is a true tree. Oh no. Were we sent to the ground? No. Listen, it's the heartbeat of the Virage Embryo, the god of destruction. An empty body that is the living corpse from which the soul was taken out by ancient winglies on the day it was conceived in the divine tree. We must be in the moon. Then, no matter what it looks like, we gotta keep going. True, true. But before we go... Aw, man. Items. The bane of my existence. Alright. Let's use one of these things. Who needs healing? Yeah, throw on a dart, why not? See what that has in store for us. So we get a frozen jet. Alright, it's cool enough with me. Alright. Now, what's this nice tune? We are back in an area that seems quite familiar, but obviously we are still in danger of being attacked. One of these little things, the dragons. Quite easy to take care of, so let's do that. First of all, we're going to have Cashel kind of attack us. He does good damage. I'm not sure. Depending on if he's in yellow or red, we might attack with Meru, but probably, most likely not. 58 damage, but I think that's a D-Spirit. So what I would like to do is prevent that. So let's keep that off. Get rid of any status ailments on us. Should break it. Again, he's in the red, so we should be able to kill him. There we go. Definitely we can kill him now. Minor lag going on. I think we should be fine, though. Maybe it's the particle effects. There we go, 677 damage, quite respectable. The lag is quite annoying. So we get a burning wave. See if we can replace any items. I think we had one of those like no, we can't. We actually don't have any room for it. Let's use an Angel's Prayer, because the thrown items are going to be very important in just a little bit, so. Looks like a grassland. Yep, it sure does. We'll remember if from the beginning of the game, this is where Dart pretty much started his journey. Now the snow area, very cool. We've got another minor cutscene right here. Miranda, what's wrong? I know this place. Does it look like the forest of your home? Not only that, it's the forest of Mil Sasau where I grew up. Sasau, whatever. I'll be back soon, sorry, but wait for me here. Alright. There's something I have to check, alone. Miranda! Yeah, now she runs off on her own. You still hear that heartbeat in the background. As I expected, this is the forest of my home. Why is this in the moon? Flower. Must be important. This rose is... Mother, where are you going? Go home, Miranda. Huh? You have a kid? Yeah. Mother, don't go. Father is calling you. What are you going to do? Because I married that man, my life has been completely ruined. He hardly works and drinks all the time with the money I earned. I don't even have enough food and I'm starving every day. I can't stand it anymore. A beautiful life must be waiting for me if I leave this forest. Yes, I can say farewell to this miserable life. Now let's go. Man, leaving your own daughter. Mother! Oh, what? And yes, we get introduced to a story battle. So, basically, Miranda shouldn't be able to die if you're competent, so this abomination is what we have to deal with. So obviously it's going to do a little bit of damage, but at most we should only take like 150. And that should be the brute of its attacks. So finally get our first turn. What I like to do here is actually just completely blast it with damage attack. So start off with a Psych Bomb right away. Alright, let's spam this thing. It's a little laggy, but I think we should be able to deal a decent amount of damage. So many particle effects. So nice 1400 damage coming out of that. Next we would like to do, let's throw a speed up on Miranda. Let's see if we can throw a power up right after it. So hopefully giving her another turn. Ah, there's the face of something. Why? Why did you abandon Dad and me? So yeah, that is her mother. Miranda, I had no choice. Shut up. Dad fell ill and I became an orphan. You can never imagine how I have lived since then. It hurts. And she's going to be saying every time Miranda comes back with some way to deal with that. So let's put a power up so we can raise her magic attack. And basically what we're going to be doing for the majority of this is just throwing items. That's why I saved all these items, and it's nice to just kind of get rid of them now. So let's throw the Burning Wave. I don't think it takes any particular damage, like it's not weak to a certain element, so I'm just going to keep throwing items as they come along. So Burning Wave, ooh. This is really slowing things down. I probably need to lower the graphics settings, so I'll do that in next video. So this will eventually be done. I think the best one is probably like the Dancing Rays and Frozen Jets, because they don't take as much of the no much resources to kind of animate. So there we go. Finally, that is done. Another 1,200 damage, almost as much as the Psych Bomb we threw earlier. I understand what I've done is unforgivable as a mother, but I want you to understand. What do you want me to understand? I worked because I didn't want you, a newborn baby, to starve, but he didn't even try to work. My father may not have been a respected man, but at least he was with me all the time, unlike you. Okay, there she goes. Slowly, we just gotta do enough damage to progress this kind of conversation, really. So, next one, let's go for... Oh, it's in the red already. Let's go for a light attack, since Miranda is a light element person. Maybe this will do more damage. Let's see what happens. This one's a lot easier to deal with. And another 1,200, alright, about the same, so yeah, it really doesn't affect anything. Let's throw... Yeah, let's throw a Flash Haul, why not? We'll mix things up. We'll just keep throwing like random elements at them. Alright. Bring down the lightning. Okay, that should progress the plot, or the conversation, just a little bit further. I can imagine how angry you are at me, but I never forgot about you, even for a moment. Don't lie to me. It's not a lie. I visited him so many times to take you with me, but every time he just kicked me out. What? My mother was thinking about me? You have the same name as the goddess Emil. She is pure and loved by everybody. I named you that because it was my wish for you. Alright, so I think we still got one more phase to go through. For that, let's go throw a Frozen Jet at it. Get that new item and just use it up right away. I like these powerful attacks because I don't have to mash the button to charge them up. Still wish I had my turbo controller for that stuff. To always be able to get a consistent 256%, was it? Or was it 58%? Ooh, that was poor. So it is strong against certain elements. Alright, let's go... Let's do a Downburst. It's a wind type. So, you remember this spell a couple times from, the one time we fought Lavins. I think he used this against us. Pretty damaging. And one of the dragons also did it when we fought their spirits back at the Death City, right? Alright, so apparently those are really poor attacks. Or the... Oh, wait. I think I know what's happened. The power-up effect is now finally gone. Ah, well. Alright, at least it gives me a chance to kind of use up all these items that I would normally never use. Just because the Dragoon attacks are so much more powerful. Now, I would be using the White Silver Dragon summon, but as you can see in the bar, she can actually transform into a Dragoon in this fight, which is a bit sad, but at least I got to use up all these items and just get them out of my way. So there we go, we freed up quite a few spaces in our inventory, which I'm quite happy about. Alright, hopefully that's enough. There we go. I'm sorry to make you feel lonely, Miranda. Forgive me. And just choose I'll forgive you. If you don't, it'll just recycle back over to the same conversation point. And you're going to have to get her back to that limit and then say you forgive her. So, oh, you can forgive me? Thank you, Miranda. And that automatically ends the fight, so if you don't, it'll just keep going until you say you forgive him. So it's one of these but thou must situations. There's no other way around it, otherwise you're never going to get out of this fight. You can fight here all day. So there we go, Miranda's resolved one of her internal conflicts. And we get 6,000 experience out of it, so it's a level up for her. Mother, I was wrong. I entered the palace in order to preach love and to build a world where everybody can live happily, but my heart was filled with sorrow and hatred. And without knowing, I was absorbed in fighting in order to ease my loneliness. I didn't even try to understand my mother's pain and agony, just accumulate hatred and hurt many people. I don't deserve to be a sacred sister. Miranda, what happened? Are you really okay? Your eyes are kind of watery. Sorry, please leave me alone now. Let's go. That's the only thing we can do now. True. So first of all, let's get our party members, because they wanted us to kind of reset everything. So we're good there. Let's exit this area. So, with that, I think this is a good place to end off. In the next part of the Legend of Dragoons, we will be heading down this path and see something a little strange to find in the moon. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all then.